This is the story of Victoria. I grew up in the 70s and 80s in a happy and peaceful family with 8 children. My very special and kind-hearted parents raised us lovingly and awake in all kinds of areas. As a child, I learned from them that people are consciously lied to about many different important things by the government, the media, science, and in school books. My parents taught us to always test important knowledge for truth. As a young child, I learned about the existence of a mighty, loving God, the existence of the supernatural. I learned about Satanism, the coming of the New World Order in the future, and many other important subjects. You can imagine that partly because of that I was quite a smarty-pants. As a child, I dared to express my opinions about everything, even to adults, including my teachers, even if this often went against the generally accepted opinion. When I got older, I researched a lot of life topics myself. Partly for that reason, and thanks to my kind and wise parents, I recognized the totally insane lying frenzy surrounding Corona right away at the beginning of 2020. After all, I have been waiting for that all my life because I knew this was coming. I immediately knew that Corona was a fully orchestrated pandemic to convince the people that there had to be a great reset for the entire world, including a major reduction in the world population and a so-called climate rescue. The start of actually realizing the New World Order and the One World Government was a fact in 2019-2020. The advance of this prior knowledge was that I was not afraid of Corona for a second. Not even in the beginning, though I did have to prepare myself mentally for the battle, because I knew that the final battle between good and evil had begun. Since that time, I have always had the desire to warn people about the devastating government and media lies of this end time. I told as many people as possible about the great dangers of the vaccines, so that they wouldn't take the syringe nor give it to their children. And I told the people about our Creator, who seeks and wants to save every human being, now that the last years of evil and the present world have arrived. After my wonderful childhood, I have known the hard blows of life. So I know how immensely hard life can be. But I also know that I will never feel alone with God being on my side. Although I believe that there will be a lot of deep misery for the world, and for me personally, I will remain standing in God's strength. I will also continue to try to be a bright light for others in this dark time. And to the darkness, which is now deceiving the world harder than ever before, I will never, ever bow.